Hey guys, what's up? Chris Burton here. I just finished reading Seth Godin's Tribes, and I will say it was an interesting read. Took a few notes. I have them right here. I looked down, stay on track. Okay, talking about tribes, he says tribes are groups of people who are connected to one another, either through ideas or leaderships. And groups need basically two things to be considered a tribe. First, they need to be a shared interest, and secondly, they need a way to communicate. So just think of different things, different groups you might be involved in that have shared interests and ways of communication. For example, I was thinking of a group can come together to want to alleviate poverty. That's a shared interest. Or to discuss books, another shared interest. And then also they need a way to communicate. Godwin talks about how internet has changed communication drastically within the last few years. Now we have Facebook, Twitter, email. We have so many ways to communicate. So now tribes are no longer localized. Like say me, Chris, in the United States can be considered part of a tribe with Sally over in China. He then goes on and saying, tribes are so important because human beings cannot help it. We have a desire and a longing to be connected to one another, and oftentimes we're connected to one another through multiple tribes. Some examples of successful tribes that he gave was one leader by the name of Jimmy Wales. He started Wikipedia. And Jimmy basically started Wikipedia with virtually no money and just an idea and a small group of people who said, hey, I want to invest in this idea. Because Wiki is funded by private donations. So he said, I want to invest in this idea. And now it's become a really big search engine, a really big information tool that a lot of people use throughout the world. And basically, then Godwin went into three things you need to be a successful leader. You need to motivate, you need to connect, and you need leverage. You need to motivate your people, give them something to believe in, and then also connect with them and give them connection with each other, and then give them a platform to say, hey, these are my ideas, what do you think? He then went into some key principles. Once you have a successful tribe, what then do you do? I'll tell you a few. He said, be transparent. People can see through fakeness. Movement needs to be bigger than yourself. So it can't just be about you and what you're into. It has to affect a large scope of people. He also said something that threw me for a whirl at first. He said, exclude outsiders. I was like, what? Don't you want people? The more, I was thinking, the more, the merrier. But as I continued reading, I learned what he was talking about. He said, you want people in your tribe who can give attention and loyalty to your tribe. If people are not loyal to your cause, why have them involved? Anyway, you need people who are attentive and loyal. Basically, and then he ends the book with saying, no one gives you permission or approval or a permit to lead. You can just do it. The only one who can say no is you. This is basically his call to action saying, hey, why are you not a leader? He asked this question, why not you? Why not now? And that made me really think of myself and look at myself and say, hey, why not me? Why can I not lead? He ends saying, we need leaders. We need you. So it made me look at myself and say, hey, what cause am I interested in? And I came up with a few, and I'm going to try to get a tribe started, and I hope you can do the same. But all in all, it was a very good read, very good book. I strongly recommend it.